welcome to this cup of tea together. I'm Lamia Barbara and I am a Fusion Bellydance, Indian dance and yoga teacher. And I would love to share with you a few insights that can be very helpful for your dance journey. Today we're going to talk about practice and specifically home practice. The more I travel, the more I talk with my students, the more this topic comes up so much often. And the more when I ask my students, what is your biggest struggle in your dance journey? And this topic always comes up, which is I don't find time for practice. So I've been there. And I would love to talk from my own experience and from learning the hard way. And for those of you who don't know me, I am a mom of a 30 months old little baby elf, and I really facing a lot of struggle of finding time to practice, of course, in this new phase, in this new era of my life. But even before being a mom, I was struggling with the same issue because life gets in the way. And there's always so much more to do, so many things to do, and we're always so busy and our schedules are so filled that it's so difficult to carve out even that little time for ourselves and for our practice. And I can remember myself to be, I didn't have internet in the sense of online classes. Back then we have DVDs and I still remember looking at all those DVDs and shuffling around them and saying to me, okay, I'm gonna do this practice here and this practice there, and maybe writing it down. I'm a very organized person, so I was writing it down. Okay, I'm gonna do on Monday this thing and on Friday this thing, and then it didn't happen. Until I realized, and this is the shift that I would love to share with you today, one practical tip, 20% that changed the 80% of my dance journey and of my relationship with dance practice. And this one tip is what I call the golden minimum. So first step for the golden minimum practice is to find out what is your dance goal right now in your dance journey. So just carve out a couple of minutes. It will not need more than 5 to 10 minutes just to write down, if you journal, that it's the best time to do that. Just question yourself and ask yourself, what is my dance goal at the moment in my dance journey? It might change in a couple of weeks or in a month or in a year, but just now, what do I want to achieve? What is my goal right now? It might be a technical skill, it might be a performative skill, it might be improvisation, it might be a feeling, a specific feeling that you want to nurture. Something is gonna come up and is going to emerge, and you're gonna write that down so that everything is clear and set. And then from there, we want to create what I call the golden minimum, which is a super short set of practices which you are going to practice every day with no skipping, because it's super short, but it's also super effective because it's set on your goal right now. So I'm gonna give you examples. My goal, I would say like mine for, someone's goal can be to perfection and master the belly roll. Okay, I have a lot of students that want to perfection a specific technique and skill in their dance journey. Perfect. So I want to create a very short 5 minutes practice, 3 minutes practice, or if I have more time, 7 minutes, 10 minutes practice that is super effective and specific for that goal. It can be some core training with some belly roll training. It has to be super packed and very, very effective, so that you know that every day, it's either in the morning or during the day, or when you're home after a long day, you know that you will carve out those 5 minutes. We all have 5 minutes during our day. Even if we think we don't have, we can find those. And I believe in you, because again, I talk from my own experience. I know we can carve out those 5 minutes just for ourselves and our well-being and our goals. And our dance journey wants us to do that. So let's carve out those 5 minutes, and let's set that specific set of practices that help us to grow and to master that movement. In this case, specifically the belly roll, okay? Or maybe someone else wants to feel confident during improvisation. That's perfect. That's even easier, because you're gonna carve out those 5 minutes. It can be 3, it can be 5, it can be 7. You're gonna choose, and you're gonna be very, let's say, specific, and also very kind of strict with you. Like if you said, okay, it's gonna be 5 minutes, and that's 5 minutes, you want that every day. It's gonna be 3 minutes, you want that every day. It's gonna be 7, you want that every day. So be specific and know what you're going to do, so that you can really create that effective practice and that effectiveness of repetition, because dance nurtures and fuels itself into repetition and consistency. And the more we are consistent in our dance practice, it's like an energy exchange. The more we receive, and the more we are filled with inspiration, and the more we give, and the more we receive. So we need to fuel a little bit this exchange and this connection by giving those 5 minutes, those 7 minutes, those 3 minutes into the altar of dance. We want to really be like offering those 5 minutes of our life to the altar of dance. And then the goddess of dance, or the god of dance, whatever you feel like, is going to grant us that inspiration back, okay? So if you want to feel more confident during improvisation, then it's perfect. You're gonna set those minutes that you want. I would suggest no more than 10, so that it's sustainable and it's realistic expectation. And you want to maybe create a playlist with your favorite musics, and you want to play that with the playlist on random. For those 10 minutes, you're just gonna improvise. And you're gonna do that again every single day. I know that sometimes we have so many different goals. Okay, I want to be perfect with my belly rolls, but I also want to feel confident in improvisation, and I also want to feel more strength in my core, and I also want to have more beautiful arms and fingertips and wrists or hands. Okay, I know we all have so many goals, and that's the beauty of dance journey, right? It feels like it's a never-ending journey. If you already could see the end of the line, it would be like, I don't know if it's worth that much effort to just reach that. But if you see that it's a never-ending journey, and the more you go into this, and the more doors open and open, and there is so much beauty to explore day by day, step by step, then of course it's going to be fueling you with new inspiration and new energy to keep growing and keep going into this path. But for this specific issue, which is I don't have time for practice. I hear that so often. I cannot find time for practice. And we all struggle with that. So I'm gonna be including myself as well. This is a struggle we all have. So for facing and overcoming this specific struggle, I need you to choose one goal. And it's gonna be your one goal for, let's say, a month. Or maybe 2 weeks. Okay, you choose again. You want to choose. It's gonna be 2 weeks, and it's gonna be 5 minutes every day. And I'm gonna work on belly rolls. I'm gonna work on improvisation. I'm gonna work on you fill the blank, whichever you feel it's your goal right now. Okay? And you're gonna choose to do that. Maybe you can write a little letter, like a contract with yourself in your journal. Me, Lamia, I am going to practice my 5 minutes belly rolls or my 10 minutes improvisation or whatever, you fill the blank, because I want to achieve this specific goal for, I would suggest at least 21 days. That's a good number. Or if you can, a whole month. Yes, you are going to give yourself this permission to sign this contract and to do the deal. And then from today, you're gonna start. You're gonna start from today, and you're going to experience that transformation happening within you and also without, in the sense of you're gonna see that happening in your body. And it's so beautiful to acknowledge that the more we give to dance, the more dance gives to us. So this is my invitation to you to do this little step, again, this 20% little step, 5 minutes a day, that can really change and boost the 80% of your dance journey. And you're gonna tell me, if you like, how do you feel with this? I would love to receive your feedback about this video, so send me a DM on Instagram. I want to connect with you. I would be so delighted to share more with you. So I'm waiting for your messages, and I'm also here to invite you for my Advent calendar, which is a 3 weeks immersion into daily practice. So if you struggle with daily practice, this is the right moment to start, and I'm gonna guide you towards a progressive system of repetition and practice, daily home practice, that can set a very good habit on your lifestyle as a dancer. And this is, I think, the best way to step into Christmas Eve and celebrations of the end of the year, to nurture new energy for the coming year and for the new dancing year for you. So if you'd like to jump on, you have a very discounted price until, I think, Monday next week. So you really want to grab that, and you'll find the link in the show notes here. And I'll see you next week for the next video. Thank you so much.